Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Below 0 Fahrenheit in Bennington right now, but that wasn't cold enough for me or snowy enough, so I drove to the mountains behind my house, a town called Woodford right next to Bennington. It's about 2,000 feet higher in elevation, and there's a lot of snow up here, and it's quite cold, very chilly. And I'm going to show you my new secret weapon, my new running boots. That's right, running boots. They're rubber overboots, like people used to wear in the 1950s. In fact, when my dad saw them, he's like, that's what I used to wear when I was a kid. Well, they're hard to find these days. They have no insulation inside them. Basically, you put them over your shoes, and then they buckle up. So they're really easy to get on because they spread out here in the front, and they hug tight around your shin. They buckle closed. Nothing's going to get in there, no water, no snow because of this rubber liner. And they're big enough on the bottom to fit over your running shoe. So I'm basically going to put these guys right over my running shoes. So I'm going to have the comfort of a running shoe and the warmth and protection of this big boot. And also the bottom of these boots are really wide. They're huge. They're probably 6 to 7 inches across. So it gives me a really nice platform to run on, so I'm less likely to twist an ankle. And they're really heavy. They add a couple pounds. They're about 2 pounds a piece. The muscles used to lift a leg for each stride are going to get stronger because I'm going to have to lift over the snow, and I've got to lift the boot each time. So this makes your stride longer, this kind of training. It also helps your quads because you're pushing off more into the snow. So this is a brutal workout, and I'm going to be doing this every day for at least half an hour. Today I'm going to get about an hour in. And after a month or two of this, I'm going to be rock solid. So these guys are pretty easy to put on. You just slip them right over your running shoes. They go on easy, they come off easy, and then you just fasten these buckles. Get a nice tight fit so they don't flop around. My hands are a little cold right now. It's usually about 10 degrees colder up here in Woodford. So if it's 2 below in Bennington, it's probably 12 below here. And touching metal with no gloves on at 12 below Fahrenheit is pretty cold. All right, that's on. Nice. Oh, that feels good. I love these guys. See, that's the thing. They're really warm, and they give you the comfort of a running shoe. Because the boots that I was running in, they didn't have the padding inside, and they didn't have the comfort of a running shoe. So it was a little bit awkward, and it gave me some blisters. But these guys, I'm actually running in a running shoe inside of a boot. And they cost me $44. So I got them at a farm supply store. And for 44 bucks for a boot that's gonna keep me nice and warm and comfortable is awesome. So much better than going out and spending a lot of money, you know, $150 on a pair of boots that aren't going to be as warm or aren't going to be as comfortable. Look at the size of these guys. Even at, say, 12 below 0 Fahrenheit right now, I'm pretty toasty. I've got 4 shirts on, a windproof jacket, I've got some arm sleeves on under my shirts, I've got underwear, shorts, and 2 pair of pants. I've got a balaclava, which I'm going to put on, and my hat. And for gloves, I've got these great mitten gloves that have this flap, which is magnetic. It sticks back here by a magnet. And it's either a glove so I can get my fingers out, or it's a mitten, which the fingers go underneath, and I can keep myself extra toasty. For socks, I'm wearing some wool socks, not that thick, like a wool running sock. And I'm going to be really, really warm out there. In fact, I'm going to be too hot. So even at 12 below 0, if you're properly dressed, you're going to be comfortable and warm. I might even have to unzip the jacket, take the gloves off or the hat off. We shall see. Let's head into the woods. On a snowshoe trail here, and I love the snow on all the trees and the light coming through. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day out here today. It may be really cold and there's snow, but it's gorgeous. And the difference between enjoying this day and being miserable on this day or getting in trouble on this day is preparation. Life comes at you the way life comes at you. Some days it's 12 below zero, emotionally, physically, or circumstantially. Sometimes things happen. And you either take what life gives you and make the best of it, or you let it kill you or damage you, or you run away from it. Physically right now, the town of Bennington down there is hiding away from the cold and complaining about the cold and how much they hate it here and how much they would rather live in Florida or California or Texas, because they're not willing to take the simple steps to prepare themselves to enjoy this environment. And in life, when it shows up as emotionally cold or circumstantially cold or frigid, prepare yourself. Take the steps, get out there, find the blue sky in every moment. It's a gorgeous day. I'm having so much fun out here. Actually, I'm having a better day than I would if I'd be sitting at home working on the computer. I'm in a much better mood now that I'm out here. So the first thing you have to do is look and see what life has given you, okay? Today it gave me cold and snow and sunshine. How can I prepare myself to best use that? So however life shows up, take a look at it. What is it giving you? And then take the steps necessary to prepare yourself for that situation, for that environment, for that emotional state. Use it, enjoy it, or lose it, okay? That was awesome. Ended up being out there for an hour and 50 minutes instead of an hour. And I did 5.66 miles. It's dark now. Fortunately, the snow lights up the ground so you can see a bit. So I made it safely back to the car. But not cold at all. Nice and toasty the entire time. Listening to an amazing lecture on big history. Totally fascinated and just loving everything I was seeing out there. The boots are incredible. My feet are so toasty and dry and comfortable. I love it, love it, love it, love it. If I had more than 2 thumbs, I'd give it like 6 thumbs up. So, preparation. If you're prepared, you can enjoy just about anything. And also another note on preparation. Behind me is a big, huge bag of clothes that I bring. I always bring at least 3 changes of clothes. Dry clothes to change into after the workout because I'm sweaty actually. I was toasty out there, so I gotta get into some dry clothes before I take off. Also, just in case there's an emergency and something else happens, I have another set of clothes. And what if I find somebody out there that needs help? I bring clothes for them as well. I always bring 3 pairs of gloves, 3 pairs of socks, 2 for me, and then an additional one just in case somebody else needs something. Because I've been places before where people are freezing, they're getting frostbite, or they're unprepared, and you have to lend them stuff just to save their life. So preparation is key. Get prepared, get out there, stop complaining, stop whining, stop resenting what you're getting, and start enjoying it. Because it's awesome. All right, see ya. Oh, and by the way, okay, not only is the big bag of clothes like a safety thing, but it also allows me to bring water and food and keep it warm. I got back to the car after an hour and 50 minutes, and my water probably cooled down about 10 degrees, but it wasn't that cold, and my bananas are perfectly fine. They didn't turn black because I bury them in the middle of all those clothes, and that keeps them nice and toasty, right? So bring lots of clothes for yourself, for an emergency, for somebody else you might bump into, and also it can keep your goodies warm when you get back and have nice warm bananas and water. Okay, bye.